Good afternoon. This is Dr. Ashish. This is not my usual day to be coming live, but was busy yesterday. So anyway, I'm here with the topic of today. The topic is guilt and fertility journey. A really heavy word for most of us. It's an emotion which is really feels weighs down on people. So I'm just going to explore it a bit and also offer my perspective and my tips how to handle that when you are going through fertility issues, fertility struggles, if you are a woman who is right in the middle of all of this. My name is Dr. Ashish, and I support women and couples going through fertility issues for 2 years and over longer, or they have complex issues, and I support with natural therapies, bespoke therapies, and bespoke fertility programs in person and online as well. So let's talk about guilt. When you are a woman who is trying to get pregnant, or you are somebody who has been trying to get pregnant for many years now, has this ever occurred to you? Yeah, do share this with me. You can share on the live, you can share afterwards, you can share it personally, separately on the messages so that we know how you feel. But with my experience, personal experience, and also experience with my clients, this is a very common feeling in women who are going through fertility journey, feeling of guilt, feeling or emotion of being guilty. And women could feel guilty about a lot of things, but the main thing is that they are not able to get pregnant. They feel guilty about that, which is not, there is no absolute answer for it. Fertility is a complex area, and to really blame yourself for it is not the answer, but they do feel guilty for the fact that they are not able to conceive, for whereas some people just conceive at the drop of the hat, and why it cannot be them who could do that. They feel guilty about sometimes about why their body is not able to produce the normal things, great quality eggs, or have a good cervical mucus, or whatever your journey is, and wherever you are on that journey. You could feel guilty about something that has happened in the past few months back, and you're feeling guilty about it now. Yeah, so there are a number of things you could feel guilty about, and perhaps you are somebody where it is really upsetting your mental stability, your mental peace, or it is really hampering your progress, in order to get pregnant, because it is a vicious cycle which does not work towards your fertility. You're trying to get enhance your fertility, and whereas this is not going to help if you're constantly or more than often you're feeling this emotion of being guilty. So what can you do? Let's look at the solution. We know that this is a very common feeling, but what can be the solution for you if you're a woman who feel guilty about a lot of things you could have done differently, and feel yourself responsible for it? Also, just remember, what is this feeling of being guilty? Guilty is when you feel responsible, you feel that you should have done something differently. But remember, generally it is something that has already happened. It could be a few minutes ago, few days ago, few months ago, few years ago. So it has already happened, which means you are not in that place when you made that decision, of whatever that decision you made based on your assumptions, based on your information that you had. So it is, you're almost looking at it from a hindsight. You're looking back and thinking, oh, I should have done that. But you couldn't have, because you were in a different position when you made that decision. So that's what happens when we feel responsible, but we are feeling responsible in a way, in a wrong moment in time. Yeah. So that is what is happening when you're feeling guilty about a particular thing, when you're trying to conceive and then feeling guilty about a lot of steps on the way. So what can you do to relieve yourself so that you can move forward? with your fertility journey and have the healthy baby that you're looking forward to. Number one is that to realize that whatever you're feeling, the feeling of guilt in itself, allow yourself to feel that guilt. Also, if you're somebody who does this more than often, right, every day you think about something that happened 2 years ago and start to feel guilty, and it's a downward spiral, you find yourself going down, then next time when you do that, next time when you find yourself feeling guilty, allow yourself a particular time, maybe 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes. Allow you can time yourself, put yourself on a timer. Okay, I'm going to feel guilty for 1 minute, and then that's it. Move on. Let's do something else. Make a cup of tea. Get up and go out for a walk. Allow yourself, but only allow yourself a limited amount of time, especially if this is something which has happened long time back. Secondly is that when the thing that you are feeling guilty about, if it is only recent in the last few weeks that has happened, then inform yourself of that issue. If that issue related to fertility, maybe it was about the egg quality, it was about the sperm quality, it was about which clinic you could have chosen for your IVF, or which other complementary clinic you could have chosen yourself for. Inform yourself. Perhaps with certain things you might need a professional help, that you do not know enough about a topic or a medical subject. Then go and speak to those people who really know this, rather than rather than having advice from peers who have perhaps a lot of things to say, but they may not be the right medical people to give you the answer. And when you know a proper proper answer or proper reply to your medical question, then perhaps you will feel less guilty that, oh, okay, this is how it is done, and oh, this is how it is for many people, but not for me. There is no reason to feel as guilty. Yeah. Third thing is, what can you do about it? If this is something way in the past, months ago, and there is nothing that you can do, then do the step one. Feel guilty for 1 minute or 30 seconds, whatever time you want to allow for yourself, and reduce that time every time you feel that. Yeah. So you can do step one. If this is something which has just currently happened, then inform yourself, which is step two. And third thing would be, what can you do about it? Yeah. Guilt is a really wasted time and wasted time and energy, I would say, because this is something that has happened. So now, what can you do in the light of that experience that has happened? What action can you take going forward from now? That's what you need to reiterate in your mind, in your head, that okay, now what do I need to do? What step do I need to take to go forward? Yeah. And the last one for today, last one is to be compassionate, to be kind to yourself. We are human beings. Even the most educated people make mess of things for themselves personally when they're going through health issues or fertility journey. Doctors themselves who are on fertility journey are, at the end of the day, are only human. So allow yourself the space that yes, you could be wrong. Yes, you can make a mistake. Yes, you did something at that particular point of time, and that's the choice you made at that time. So be compassionate to yourself. So just a few things to highlight so that we can feel what we feel, but then we don't get really down with it, sad and depressed with it, which can also happen for women who are trying to conceive and it has not happened for them yet. So do share with me, do share this video with those women who are trying to get pregnant and are not in the right mind space right now and are feeling a lot of going through this roller coaster ride of emotions as well. So do share it with them. Reach out, message me if you're somebody trying to get pregnant and looking for more support, looking for more natural support. Thank you. and I will see you soon. Bye.